What's up team, it's Wilson. Today we're going to go ahead and make a design similar to HELLSTAR Studios without Photoshop or Illustrator. Is it possible? Well, I'm going to show you guys exactly how to do it using today's sponsor, Kittl. Let's go ahead and get straight into this design. Now, first thing we want to do is press new project on the Kittl homepage. Once we've done that, we're going to go ahead and load into the POD presets. Why we're doing this? Because they already have the sightings for all t-shirts regarding designs and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and load in the first one for like Amazon t-shirt merch. Now, the first thing I always like to do when I'm loading up in Kittl is collect my elements, because once I've collected my elements, I feel comfortable and ready to start designing. Within the elements panel, I'm going to go ahead and click ornaments. I'm going to select down and go to raise. Within raise, I'm going to go ahead and go with this option right here. From here, I want you to select the object color, set that one to black real quick, duplicate it, or press Command C, Command V to make a copy. And then from here, I want you to rotate that copy a little bit and then drag down the size of that copy. It's going to make this trippy shape like this. And basically, I want you to fill these empty spaces within the original shape to make the design look a bit more full. And then holding shift, we can arrange it and make it a bit more warped, like an oval shape rather than a clean circle. Now that we have the background base, we're going to go ahead and introduce one of our elements, which is going to be the focal piece. And regarding this sort of design, the focal piece can be a lot of different things. It's very easy to implement it, whether it's something more holy, something a bit more trendy, or something a bit more realistic. So for this, there's a lot of different ways within Kittl you can introduce eyes, faces, and images. Whether you want to upload an image yourself and then vectorize it using the Kittl's vector feature, you can go ahead and vectorize it. So you get what I mean? You can vectorize your image and this could be your focal piece. Or you can go ahead and use one of the images that are within Kittl themselves, if we get a Jesus piece. Or you can go ahead and use Kittl's AI features, which allow you to generate images for your design. And I find this one very effective, especially if you want to save time. And then click generate, wait a couple of seconds or a few minutes. There we go. So from here, we could use this image or make another image, but basically you get what I mean. So we can go ahead and continue our design. Now, for the sake of ease regarding this design, I'm going to go ahead and use the Jesus element, mainly because it's going to be a lot easier for us to go ahead and color this background in to separate our foreground to our background image. After that, let's go ahead and introduce some type. This can be a brand name. For the sake of this, let me make this HELLSTAR as it's the main reference for this design. And for the typeface, we're going to go ahead and select Broken Wings. And let's bump this up to 500. And using caps lock, we can go ahead and edit some of the characters in this typeface. Now let's go ahead and add some effect to this typeface. We're going to go ahead and press effects and go to the third option. From here, I want you to add some outline width around 16 to 28 or 30, depending on how thick you want this. Offset, I want you to drop it down a bit more. And for the angle, keep it the same, roughly 99 negative. And then I want you to go ahead and change the text color. Make it something bright, something fluorescent, but have a, I guess, lesser tone to it. For instance, if we were to pick pink, instead of picking this pink, we would go with a pink like this. And if we were to pick a green, we'll go with a green in the same era. Let's go ahead and change the background effects color to a black. And let's go ahead and add a transformation, which is going to be a bit of an angle. Edit it a bit. And then from here, I want you to go to your lettering spacing and drop this down significantly, almost -30 if you can, or even less than that, -50. Next, we're going to add some by text like HELLSTAR Studios or HELLSTAR Records. That's simply just adding another text. This time we're going to go with Studios. And for the typeface this time, we're going to go with Basement. I don't know how to say that last one. I'm not even going to try. Let's go with this one, Basement. And I want you to go to effects and do the same effect that we did last time. Thicker outline width, less of an offset this time. And the angle, I want you to make it very subtle. Text effect, I want you to drop this down to -50 also. And I want you to set the color to white and the background color to black. Add a bit of an angle, edit it to suit the rest of the text. And there we go. We have the baseline of our fonts ready. Let's go ahead and group these two together because they are going to be one cohesive piece and start working with the rest of this design. Let's go ahead and drag this up a bit and let's go ahead and add some by text at the bottom right here. So the first one is going to be C and next one's going to be the light The reason why I put these separately is because we can add a different text effect for each one, making it look a bit more authentic towards the hand-drawn effect. So for the typeface, we're going to go with Beat Street for all of them. I want you to bring up the sizes for all of them, 500 roughly. Now for the effect, it's going to be the same as the other ones before. Effect, go ahead and grab the third one. Outline, we're going to make it a bit thicker, around 32 this time. Color, set that to black. In the settings here, we can go ahead and change this color to a white or use a green. Instead of redoing that for each one of these, I'm just going to go ahead and duplicate light and then just change the text because it's much easier to do it in Kittl than any other program. For the color regarding this design, I think I might go with a faded yellow. It looks really nice. Has that summery vibe to it. Let's go ahead and make these two much bigger. And let's go ahead and angle these to face inwards. Now let's go ahead and talk about today's sponsor, Kittl. They've blessed me to give you guys $15 towards your next subscription, ultimately giving you a whole month free towards a pro plan. Now, what can you expect with the pro plan? In the pro plan, they have a few cool options. Starting off with the bang, you get unlimited AI credits until the 31st of December. Merry Christmas. But in doing so, you also get 100 points renewed every single month, so you don't have to worry about running out. You get to work on 100 active projects. You get about 1 gigabyte in upload space in case you need uploading images towards your Kittl designs. You get unlimited vector exports, which makes it a lot easier for you guys to get your designs ready for print. You have access to all premium assets, which is 100% free, kind of insane. And you have a full commercial license for everything that you do with Kittl, regarding if it's your own design or you're using a template. And maybe if you're a student, you also have the option to become a student with Kittl, which gives you 50% off your pro plan. Additionally, if you invite 10 of your friends to design with Kittl, you can get your subscription completely for free, making your life a lot easier. So I hope you guys click that link in the description and use code WILL to get yourself started with Kittl today. And let's get straight back into the design. Go illustrations. Oh, street art stencils. Yeah, they have some good ones. Let's go ahead and grab these stars right here. And let's place them out throughout the design. Next, let's go ahead and add some texture towards the background of the See the Light text. Go back to elements, abstract, splatters. Let's go with this one right here. And let's go ahead and send that to the back. Ensure that the color is like a black or something. I want to add the same text that we had for studios at the bottom here. What's another HELLSTAR saying that they use? See the light, the future is HELLSTAR. And let's take off the flag element, arrange, bring to front. Let's go ahead and group all these little stars. And for the effects, let's go ahead and remove some of this width. Lastly, I just want to add a bit of like a style, some sort of abstract effect towards his eyeball. Oh my God, they have an outdoor like one that's perfect for the sort of effect that we're going for. I like our custom one. I feel like this is missing some personal branding. So I want to add some personal branding regarding the design itself, like a sort of badge or something like that. So I found what I was looking for. It's this one right here. And we're going to go ahead and shape this roughly to this. Select both of these and let's change the color to black. Just go ahead and add some type. 400. Let's go ahead and grab this typography right here. And let's make it, instead of all caps, outline width. Oh no! Oh, yes, we got our settings back. Oh, it's not revision, we're doing HELLSTAR. -90. Let's go ahead and group this, and then we can go ahead and turn on our original design. We can go ahead and add this into the rest of our design. Like something like this might be really cool to recreate. Let's go ahead and turn this off and let's recreate that back design real quick. For the back design, we're gonna have to make a whole new one. Same as before. And for the elements, they had an Easter section with like a bunch of other holy relics and like Jesus sort of references. This one right here. As some sort of Jesus Bible quote. What are we thinking? Or we could add a quote from the front. The future is HELLSTAR. Stand with. Send this one to the back real quick. Make some quick adjustments. Let's go ahead and add in some textures real quick to the background. So if we go back to elements, grunge textures. I love me some grunge textures. Let's go with this one, and then we're gonna go with alpha mask. Yes, sir. I always pick the first ones because they're the most prominent in terms of look. Let's go ahead and apply that to this one also. Just remove the background. Alpha mask. Perfect. Same one for this one. Background. Smooth it. So what would I rate the design? Overall, I would give the design a solid 8 out of 10. We've been able to encompass the whole brand identity of HELLSTAR regarding their design style and language, which is not only a bonus, but considering we did this through Kittl and not using any external programs is another plus. What would I change if I were to go back? I think I would play with the images that I use a bit more. Obviously, with Kittl's AI features and the ability to upload your own images and turn them into vectors is a plus. And that would help in making a more unique style, or maybe taking some elements and creating a whole brand identity for yourself. I hope you guys enjoy this video. I love you. Peace.